Hey everyone, it's been 2 months and I've accumulated enough new items, so I have another pickups video for you. This time, it'll be a little bit less than the last video, but perhaps a bit more diverse. Once again, the vast majority of items were bought used from thrift stores, while a select few were found on sale on Amazon. And there were a few items that I've been searching for a long time. Well, I think that's enough of an intro, let's get right into it. First off, we have my newest additions to my loose handheld systems, starting with the Game Boy and Game Boy Color. There's Kirby's Dream Land 2, The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages, which has a pretty torn up label, and Pokemon Pinball, which is missing the battery cover. However, I did test it and the rumble still works. There is also Mega Man Battle Network White 3 for the Game Boy Advance. And then for the Nintendo DS, we have Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box, Garfield's Fun Fest, and Rhythm Heaven. I was fairly surprised to find these at thrift stores over the past 2 months. First-party Nintendo games are not something I find in my area very often. Moving towards the home consoles, we have Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time for the original Xbox as well as for the Nintendo GameCube. I was also able to pick up Prince of Persia: The Two Thrones for the GameCube. All three of these games are complete in box. They do show a little bit of wear and tear on the cases and manuals, but the discs look to be in pretty good shape. I actually found the two GameCube games online, and about a week after they arrived, I found the Xbox game at the thrift store. Next, we have Far Cry 4, Halo Reach, Dragon Age 2, and Mercenaries 2 World in Flames, and all of them are for the Xbox 360. All 4 titles are complete in box, and compared to most of my used collection, I would say they're all in above average in terms of condition, and I would say Halo Reach is the best condition out of the 4. Even when I'm out at the thrift store, I specifically look for games that have the manuals. Even if the condition of the case is poor, I want the item to be complete. It's more important to me than condition of the case. Sticking with Xbox, we have the Platinum Hits version of LEGO Batman, which is in pretty good shape. We also have a pretty poor conditioned Hitman Absolution. The disc itself is good, but the case is in very rough shape. Both of these items are complete 360 games, followed by my one new physical Xbox One game, Star Wars Battlefront 2. This is in average to poor condition, especially the case. I'm not sure how some of these cases end up with puncture holes and things like that. Maybe the previous owner have pets or something, but if not, I can't understand how people let their games end up in such poor condition. Moving from Xbox over to PlayStation, we have Kim Possible: What's the Switch for the PS2, and it's in pretty nice condition considering its age. Followed by Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and the Simpsons game for the PS3. All three are complete and in pretty good shape, especially the Simpsons game. This was a game I was looking for a long time, and I'm super happy to have it. The case isn't perfect, but the manual and disc are in great condition, so I'm very happy with it. Next, we have Mafia II, Doom 3 BFG Edition, and Ratchet & Clank: A Crack in Time. All three are complete, Mafia and Ratchet are greatest hits, and all are in pretty decent shape, in terms of manual and disc, but the Ratchet case is missing a piece on the inside that holds the disc in place, so that's a bit of an issue. You might remember Mafia 2 from my last pickups video, but that was the 360 version, so I wanted to make sure I kept the PS3 version here. Quick question for you all down in the comments. Do you think it's okay to switch the contents of a game to a new case if the case is damaged, even though it means it's no longer in the original case? I know that might be an issue for some collectors. Let me know down below. Next, we have XCOM Enemy Unknown, Gran Turismo 5, Ridge Racer 7, and 007 Quantum of Solace, all complete and all for the PS3. All 4 of the games are also in fairly nice condition. No major scratches, no rips or folds on the manuals, and no sticker residue on the case. Oddly enough, I noticed sticker residue to be less of an issue with used PlayStation games. The majority of my used games with the worst cases are Xbox games. I don't know what it is about used Xbox games that are consistently in poor condition. The last of my new PlayStation games are all brand new copies of PS4 games. We have Neo and Little Big Planet 3, the PlayStation Hits versions of both. In my very first game from Limited Run Games, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, Complete Edition. If you haven't seen my slight issue with my copy of this game, I'll leave a link down in the description to my YouTube short video about how this game arrived. Back to Nintendo, we have two games I picked up specifically because of the recommendations from you guys in the comments of my Wii U video. We have a complete in-box Zombie U, as well as boxed but no manual version of Star Fox Guard. I also picked up a complete copy of Hyrule Warriors. There has been a lot of recommendations in my Wii U comment section, and I'm doing my best to try and find them all. I just don't know how long it'll take me to achieve that goal. Up next, we have Metroid Prime 3 Corruption as the only Nintendo Wii game I picked up recently. It's in pretty good shape and also complete, as well as two Switch games I bought brand new during an Amazon sale. We have Fire Emblem Three Houses and Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I'm currently playing through Captain Toad, maybe 2 or 3 levels a day, and I'm really enjoying it. And finally, we have a weird variety of items. First off, we have a Genesis case for NBA Live 96 with an extremely good manual considering its age. However, inside the case is NBA Showdown 94. How this mix-up happened, I have no idea, and I almost left it at the thrift store when I realized it was the wrong game. But I figured eventually I'll find the right game, and this way I'll already have the case for it. But for now, it's a random mismatch. Next, we have a Mega Man Robot Masters Field Guide, which is in excellent condition. I only found one console during this time, and it's a white Nintendo DS Lite. It has a charger, a travel case, and even still has the original stylus and cover for the Game Boy Advance slot. It is a little dirty, but it works just fine. And finally, we have the NES controllers for the Nintendo Switch. Completely randomly, I noticed they were on sale again after not being in production for years. I don't think I'm ever going to use them, so I'm going to keep them sealed for now. And now I'm also waiting to see if the Switch versions for the SNES controllers go back into production, as I would really like to get those as well. And there we have it, all my video game related pickups for the months of May and June 2021. 37 games, 1 book, 1 accessory, and 1 system. There's a bunch of games I've never played before, and some I recollected after selling or trading away when I was younger, and some that were on my internal wishlist for years. Overall, I'm extremely happy with my newest additions. Let me know down in the comments some of your most recent pickups, and be sure to click the thumbs up if you enjoy the video, it really helps out the channel. If you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button and feel free to share the video or channel with your friends. Thanks for watching, and thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. I don't know what you guys would be playing, but of all the pickups, I've probably played Pokemon Pinball the most. For some reason, I'm so much better at the blue board, and I'm completely terrible at the red board.